Wooga squad takes Taehyung to Hawaii, but Jungkook's comment steals all the attention. What are fans afraid to admit? The moment Taehyung was seen boarding a flight to Hawaii with the Wooga squad, the fandom erupted, not because of the destination, but because nothing about this trip felt casual. And before anyone could settle the speculation, Jungkook dropped a single comment that shattered the calm and forced millions to confront a question they never thought they'd ask. What truth are fans afraid to admit about the bond between these artists? At first glance, Taehyung's Hawaii trip looked ordinary, a group of close friends taking a break from their demanding lives. Yet the timing, the silence, and the energy around the getaway immediately sparked unease. Why this trip? Why now? And why did Taehyung appear so unbothered, almost strategically quiet, while the fandom spiraled? Observers noticed how calm and centered he appeared in every clip, raising the question, was this truly leisure, or was this a carefully curated pause from the public eye? Meanwhile, the Wooga squad seemed to act as both companions and safeguards, shielding Taehyung from the noise erupting online. Their posts were simple, serene, and pointedly free of drama. But beneath the surface of this peaceful portrayal, fans sensed a subtle tension, one that became undeniable when Jungkook finally spoke up during what was supposed to be a casual livestream. Jungkook's reaction to Taehyung's Hawaii trip shifted the entire narrative. One sentence, delivered with a laugh that didn't quite match his eyes, ignited a wildfire of theories. Suddenly, the discourse was no longer about beaches, sunsets, or friendship. It became a debate about loyalty, closeness, unspoken emotions, and the silent expectations fans project onto the members. Why did Jungkook hesitate? Why did his tone shift? And perhaps the most uncomfortable question of all, why did fans immediately assume his comment meant something deeper? This is where the fandom's fear begins to surface. Many fans are reluctant to admit that their own expectations often shape the way they interpret interactions. A pause becomes evidence. A joke becomes tension. A silence becomes conflict. The emotional investment is so strong that neutrality feels suspicious. And Jungkook's comment forced everyone to ask themselves whether they were reacting to reality or to their own narratives. As the debate intensified, Taehyung remained deliberately silent. No clarifications, no reassurances, no playful responses. Instead, he posted quiet, atmospheric images from Hawaii, ocean waves, empty streets, soft light. His silence wasn't passive. It was powerful. And it made fans wonder, was Taehyung distancing himself on purpose? Was this strategic? Or was he simply enjoying a moment of peace? The Wooga squad, as expected, stayed steady. No unnecessary hints, no emotional commentary. Their presence emphasized one thing: Taehyung was supported, grounded, and protected. Yet this only led to more questions. If he felt so at ease with Wooga squad, what did that say about his dynamic with BTS at this specific moment? Was it an emotional shift, or were fans projecting fear of change? When Jungkook eventually clarified his statement, the fandom exhaled, but not without a lingering sense of unease. His explanation was calm and sincere, but it highlighted a deeper truth. Fans had spiraled far too quickly. It wasn't just the comment. It was how fast the narrative shifted into something heavier, more dramatic, more personal. And it forced the fandom to confront the possibility that they aren't just reacting to the members. They're reacting to their own fear of drift, independence, and individuality within BTS. The global discourse surrounding Taehyung's Hawaii trip and Jungkook's cryptic comment has now entered a new phase, one that demands reflection rather than speculation. And before we continue amplifying reactions, we must ask a critical question. Do we truly believe this entire sequence of events unfolded exactly as presented? Or have we allowed social media and sensational narratives to build a reality that may never have existed? Every post, every sentence, every pause has been dissected by millions, yet few step back to question the reliability of the information itself. Did Jungkook's comment truly carry the emotional weight fans assigned to it, or was this simply another moment exaggerated by the ever-hungry machinery of online virality? And if so, what does that say about the way we consume, interpret, and elevate stories about our favorite public figures, it is important to acknowledge that much of what has circulated originates from platforms such as TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and various fan-edited compilations, spaces where context is often fragmented, narratives are shaped for engagement, and algorithms reward the most dramatic interpretation. This raises an uncomfortable but essential question. Are we reacting to a real situation or reacting to the illusion of one? Think about how swiftly the fandom's emotions escalated. One ambiguous comment from Jungkook, stripped of tone, stripped of nuance, stripped of the environment in which it was said, was enough to ignite a discourse filled with tension, fear, and emotional projection. But why? Why did so many immediately assume conflict, jealousy, or hidden meaning? Were these assumptions rooted in evidence or rooted in our own expectations? Consider, too, how quickly the narrative shifted from Taehyung's trip to Jungkook's unexpected reaction. The focus moved not because of new facts, but because the more dramatic angle gained traction. This pattern repeats itself across fandom culture, and now is the perfect moment to ask, are we consuming updates, or are we chasing emotional stimulation disguised as news? Every fan should pause and evaluate. What do we know for certain? What have we assumed? What did social media amplify beyond recognition? What emotional lens did we, individually, apply to the situation when we watch short clips on TikTok edited with intense music, captions suggesting conflict, or expressions taken out of context? Are we seeing truth or a curated performance designed to evoke reaction? And more importantly, why are we so quick to believe it? The irony is that the more dramatic the speculation becomes, the more disconnected we might be from the truth. What if Taehyung's Hawaii trip was simply a vacation? What if Jungkook's comment was merely a joke? What if the tension fans perceived never existed in the first place? These questions may feel intrusive, but they are necessary to protect ourselves from becoming participants in the creation of misinformation. This is where the audience must confront the possibility that some narratives exist purely because they generate clicks, views, and emotional engagement. The media industry understands this. Content creators understand this. Even fan accounts understand this. Sensationalism spreads faster than verification, and the cycle continues because we reward it with our attention. Thus, we must ask directly, could this entire controversy, Taehyung's trip, Jungkook's comment, the fan panic, be a constructed phenomenon fueled by algorithmic incentives rather than grounded reality? It's a provocative thought, but one that demands careful consideration. To anyone reading, think carefully before answering. What evidence supports the narrative you currently believe? Are you accepting information because it confirms your expectations or fears? How often do you fact-check before reacting emotionally? And finally, are you engaging with the story as a fan seeking truth or as an audience member craving drama? The complexity of this situation lies not in Taehyung's actions and not in Jungkook's comment, but in our collective interpretation of them. The real drama may not be between the idols, but within the fandom itself. As consumers of media, we must learn to differentiate between verified facts and narratives built for sensational appeal. So before sharing the next theory, before liking the next dramatic clip, before assuming the worst about a comment or reaction, pause. Reevaluate. Ask yourself, is this real or is this manipulation disguised as relevance?